Ladies, gentlemen, and lady gentlemen, my fictional friends, welcome back to this new and exciting edition of the Wrestling with Fiction podcast. The podcast where I pitch to you wrestling storylines from the good to the bad to the damn right insane. My name is Connor, and this week we are booking a giraffe. So, without further ado, let's ask the question: could a giraffe work in the wrestling business in about 4 minutes? It can't. What are you doing here? There is thousands of other things that you can do with your time other than ask the question if a giraffe can be in a professional wrestling ring. It's too big. It is too freaking big. And too powerful. Yes, it's too powerful. Have you ever seen a giraffe fight a human being? The human being's screwed. You can't properly book a giraffe in the world of professional wrestling because it's too freaking big. And the power scaling is just too vast. What are you doing with your lives asking this question? Why are you here? This is a serious wrestling podcast. You know what you could be doing with your life? You could be reading a book, watching Netflix, going to a job, I don't know, maybe even doing push-ups in the corner. Screw it, learn how to do a cartwheel. I don't know how to do a cartwheel, it was great. It was really good. I didn't know I could do a cartwheel till I did it. You know how you won't know this? By listening to this and wondering if a giraffe can work in the wrestling business. That is ridiculous. That is honestly ridiculous. You know how many people are struggling in their lives and you're just sitting there listening to a guy talk about if a giraffe can work in the professional wrestling business? It's a giraffe. What do you think would happen? You want to see a giraffe come out with pyro? That's ridiculous. Who really believes a show with a giraffe with a wrestling logo? It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. This is a professional wrestling podcast. Notice the professional part. There is no space in the world of wrestling to have fun. There is no space for it. That is why giraffes should not exist in the wrestling business. As you already know, this is an incredibly serious wrestling podcast where all the opinions are incredibly factual and on point. So yes, giraffes will never work in the wrestling business because they are too damn strong. They're stronger than Shaggy, they're stronger than Luffy, they're stronger than NFTs, they're stronger than all of the brands of WWE, AEW, ECW, WCW, NJPW, so many W's, because the giraffe gets too many W's. There is nothing that you can do to convince me otherwise. Giraffes are too strong. Oh, but you're still here. Why are you still here? Has this not convinced you just to click off by this point? What? Why? Go do something with your life. Watch more wrestling. There's too much wrestling out there. Like, what? Why are you here? Why are you here? You can go have a pancake. Or sleep. Get a Rey Mysterio mask. Watch WrestleMania. You can watch WrestleMania soon. Where you can get the adrenaline in your soul. Something Cody Rhodes. Instead, no, you're here talking about giraffes. Are you supposed to be on a wrestling content binge? Is this how wrestling works? A giraffe is never going to get over with this company. You understand me? A giraffe will never get over in WWE, AEW, or WWE. It's not ever going to work. Giraffes are too strong. Their muscular thighs are too good for anything. They're too tall, which basically means that if you got put with Vince McMahon, they'll push him to the moon. And they're jacked as hell. And you're just going to believe, oh, they're such valiant baby faces, when really all they do is just chew leaves for a living. What is a giraffe really going to do? Yes, so giraffes will never be professional wrestlers, okay? It's impossible. There's nothing else you can do. Okay? Good? This is a serious wrestling podcast. Remember that? Remember that whenever you turn into this. This is a serious wrestling podcast. And subscribe, why not?